Hi, my name is Vicky, and I do these free channeled messages every week to help with some guidance and direction for you. All you need to do is close your eyes and ask, what do I need to hear this week? And when you open your eyes, you'll be drawn to one of those cards. Choose your number and I will give you the definitions of what they mean. If you chose card 1, cancellations. This feels to have an energy about it of appointments being cancelled either by yourself or at the other end, or someone else cancels, which allows an opening for yourself to take up the appointment. This could also be plans you had in place for a long time and not being able to fulfill the requirements, so you'll have to cancel or reschedule. It may be a case of either feeling disappointed with the cancellations or feeling lucky with the way it worked out. Even though at first you may feel disappointed, I am still feeling that the way in which things turn out in the long run, there will be some kind of benefit to you with the way it has worked. Others around you may also be feeling annoyed that something fun that they had planned has now been cancelled, and they may be making life hard for others because they are annoyed. It's all only temporary, and if they look at the bigger picture, it's the smallest part out of their life that has been inconvenienced. If you chose card 2, people are different toward you. There is so much spiritual growth going on between people at the moment. You may be noticing that people around you, who you were once close to, are now very different with you. Almost like they are avoiding you or don't want to have anything to do with you. And you may be taking this personally. It's all part of the journey of each individual soul and what they are going through. It has nothing to do with you personally. If you are thinking that way, then you are coming from a place in your ego. Your soul is all accepting and will allow anyone to be themselves. When you think from the ego, you are wanting something in return to feed your own attention or need of attention. There is an ending with some relationships as to how they used to be. Doesn't mean an ending of never seeing them again. It's an ending in the way you engaged with one another before. If you chose card 3, take notice of how you reply to people. It feels as though your guides have been trying to get you to open up to view something about yourself in a different light, but you may be missing the point still. And you will know you are missing the point if nothing is changing and everyone is living your life. Take a look at how you message someone. If you straight out telling them about yourself without asking how they are. Read back over your messages and see if the conversation is all about you and you haven't a clue what is happening on the other person's life. Read your comments on posts, and is the comment about you and what you experienced or did, or is it a comment validating someone else? There feels to be some kind of energy that is trying to be clear here about being a bit self-centered or only focused on oneself. Maybe the balance of taking without giving is a bit out of whack and you haven't really noticed it. If you chose card 4, new guides, new experiences. Your consciousness is expanding to a heightened level if you chose number 4 this week. And they are telling me that you will be getting new guides coming into your life who are helping you to level up to the next step. With the new guides, they will give you new experiences, so you may be having some weird things happen around you, or your dreams are very vivid, your senses are very heightened, and there is more of a knowing. It's like getting a new superpower or talent and then being shown how to use it. So they will give you the experience so that you learn what to do with it. I'm also being shown that you need to write things down as you experience them this week. If a name pops into your head, write it down. If a country pops into your head, write it down. Anything that just comes into your mind, write it down, and then watch what happens over the coming few days around that name. If you chose card 5, romance and attraction. There feels to be sparks flying this week with a couple. This could be if you are single and you find someone else really attractive and they feel the same toward you and there are instant sparks flying. Or if in a relationship, spending more time alone together and being more romantic and intimate. Even someone offering to cook you a meal or take you out for dinner who wouldn't normally do this. A lot more consideration for one another and kindness in relationships. Having someone do something out of the blue for you, or receiving a surprise text from someone you haven't heard from in a long while, and feeling amorous when you hear from them because the attraction is still there. There feels to be chemistry energy around couples and relationships this week, and a feeling of excitement and enjoyment around this. You deserve to be spoiled, so take it with the kindness and authenticity that it is offered. And if you chose card 6, purging and release. There feels to be something coming up inside you that needs to be purged and released. You probably won't like this feeling because when it comes up, the feeling will open up memories or thoughts that are uncomfortable for you. Almost like you are feeling annoyed with everything going on around you. What people say annoys you. What you read annoys you. It's not them, it's you because of this energy that is coming up to be released. You have done an amazing job of releasing the past and getting on with your life, and sometimes there is just that last little bit that needs to be released. A bit of anger or jealousy or forgiveness or judgment, whatever it is, it still needs to get out of your system so that you can get more creative and start that new journey in 2 weeks' time. If you feel annoyed, then keep your distance from others so that you don't have to upset them also. Remind yourself it's okay to feel that way and it will soon pass. Write it out. Thank you for enjoying my messages, and thank you for liking and subscribing to my page. If you would be interested in getting a reading, I am available. Just pop over to my website www.VickyButtonsPsychic.com.